How's it going, everybody? I was quite surprised when I saw all the requests for Nuxia in the comment section of the last video. I didn't think she'd be so popular. And as you guys can see, I have a different person helping out this time. Lord Dems seems to like her a lot as well, so he's gonna be my crash test dummy today. Dems streams the game a lot, and he's also a huge supporter of all the content creators for this game, so show him some love as well. His stream will be linked in the video description. But let's dive right into Nuxia's punishes. Her Guardbreak punish is a heavy for 30 damage. Side doesn't matter. On a heavy parry, you go for a special parry move. That's simply buffering a light during the parry animation. She stabs with both swords and deals 20 damage. On light parry, you once again go for a heavy. You don't need to switch sides, damage is always the same. The same goes for her wall splats. It's just a simple heavy once again, and if you continue your combo with a light, then you get reduced damage as you hit the wake up armor. It's also not guaranteed in her case. But the main reason why I mention this is because of her third heavy. Her third heavy throws the opponent. It's always in the opposite direction. So if you do a top heavy, you throw them backwards. A left heavy, you throw them to the right, and the other way around on a right heavy. All three can wall splat and will give you the previously mentioned extra heavy. Those combo finisher heavies will also throw an opponent to the ground if he's out of stamina, so keep that in mind. But sticking with wall splats for now. If you yourself are out of stamina and have the chance to throw someone into a wall, then only do this when you can throw to the side. On side throws you can land a heavy, even if the distance to the wall is short. Just don't throw the attack the same side as your opponent's guard. On forward throws you'll get blocked no matter the distance, and the throw is really short to begin with, so don't bother. For her out of stamina punishes you can follow one simple rule. It's always light into heavy into light. There are slight variations, but that's the one combo you can always go for. If you get an out of stamina parry, Nuxia will do the light riposte into heavy into light. That's a full 66 damage. It's not the highest among the cast, but it's a safe punish. On throws, you always want to throw to the side. Your first light will whiff, but the combo heavy and light will connect, giving you a total of 46 damage. And now here is where the little variations come into play. You probably already sighed when you heard the low damage that the punish does, and because you throw all three attacks of her combo, you also finished her combo and are only left with a zone attack to combo into. So what you can do instead is throw to the side, keep your left stick in the direction of your opponent and throw a heavy into light instead. That does 43 damage, so 3 less than the maximum guaranteed punish, but this one allows you to keep comboing. You either throw an additional delayed 400 millisecond light, a heavy and combo into a trap, and obviously also the zone. So if you want to continue the pressure, this is also a viable option. Regarding her traps, I'm not going to go over it again. I mean, by now everyone should know that it's a reactable move, and even stuff like emoting gets you out of it. I've gone into detail in my frame check video, so if you want to know the specific timings and how to punish that move, then check the second part of the video that's popping up right now. And now for her deflects. Just as a reminder, the move is 300 milliseconds fast, and even though it is not guaranteed on every attack, it is still completely unreactable, and changing the direction you throw the deflect from requires your opponent to make a read. We've tested quite a few attacks, and so here's what we found. First of all, there are attacks that require you to change the direction and your opponent can block it. This goes for all light deflects. If you throw them the same direction, you will get blocked. and even if you change the direction, it's not guaranteed. The second option is that you need to change the direction of your deflect, and then it's guaranteed. This includes most heavies in the game with a few exceptions, mostly combo finishes and attacks with a long recovery. Third option is you get the punish no matter what side you throw it from. This is the case for high recovery moves. Normally these only include stuff like ward and zone, but this time it's even slow heavies like raiders for example. Both top and side heavies from raider give you the full 40 damage. If you're not sure, you always have the option to just switch deflect direction, so you don't have to remember all these different attacks. But there are also some other exceptions. For example, Nobushi can use a retreat move to get out of your deflects. But she can't hidden stance it. Another special interaction is Shugoki's hyper armor, or hyper armor in general. I don't think I need to mention it that you shouldn't try and deflect the Berserker. So I'll just showcase it for Goki. If he continues his chain, you will trade. You come out ahead by 10 damage, but just be aware that this might happen. Should the Goki delay his follow-up attack, he might even be able to block it, but you can't really count on that. And while we're on the topic of Shugoki's hype armor, here's another little thing you can do to him. If his hype armor is up and you parry a light, you can always do your parry riposte and combo into a light. This makes the light both guaranteed and do more damage because his hype armor is down, which nets you a full 37 damage. But remember, this only works if his armor is up. And that wraps up Nuxia. I'm currently gathering all the undocumented changes, but so far it's mostly bugs. So if you think something has changed that hasn't been in the patch notes, please let me know. Maybe you discovered something. A huge thanks to Dem for helping out with the recording. As I mentioned already, the link to his stream will be in the video description. Show him some love. Until then, I hope the video was helpful. Thanks for watching. Laters everybody.